Sup, nerds, and welcome back to Norland, where the rule of Queen Thera the Grey has really just begun. Having fended off her brother Aelion in a small little duel over the role of king, she's now taken on the responsibility permanently. She is going to lead this country into a realm of glorious prosperity and power with a focus on the military. Uh, for the next generation coming, we already have our first child born, Aelion's first kid, Nefertut, and his wife, Mita, is pregnant again with their next child. So that should be interesting seeing that coming. Vitrad and Thera have been having a bit of a will they, won't they situation, and I sure hope they won't, considering there's a nearly 40-year age difference and he's her uncle. But he's miserable right now, and the best thing to do for him would be to have him have some rings. I'll give them to him because when he dies, he'll just pass on to the family, and he's 65. He's not much longer for this world. So that's the first thing we'll do is take care of some of that negative. Beyond that, I was complaining a lot last time about where my wood might have gone, and I realized where it went. I'd forgotten I was building these, so we have this ready to go. We've got some nice little archer towers here to go in. We're getting the armor and the weapons ready and getting that up and running. So that will be great for defense. We're going to build another one down here soon because we have the unholy horde coming soon enough that I would really like to start building up my army. When we take a look at the map, they're right over here. There's one province between us, and technically we're part of this empire that Turnow has been founding that's controlling kind of all this area. Wow, they're stronger than I thought. That explains a few things. So, not the best situation. Our way out of this is to build up our own military, and that's going to kind of be our focus this episode. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh yes, also I moved the woodcutters camp down here from up here. It didn't make any sense where it was. We'll upgrade that, get a few things going there. Vitrad is planning a murder on Aelion. That's a choice he can be making, certainly. And we've had Terralina, the daughter of Aelion, has been born as well. Wonderful news. We're going to let's see. Nefertut here is, I believe, trained as much as he can be in combat. So I think we're going to put Terralina here into she being the daughter of a cadet branch of the family. I think it's best to just kind of assume she's going to be married off for an alliance at some point. So we'll just teach her rhetoric, get her manners up, kind of get her skilled the same way her mother is. We'll go off of Yumila first, and then once that's done, move on to Mita to finish the training. Yumila's just a better teacher. Economically, we have a pretty decent iron mine here. At some point, we'll need to upgrade it to increase the reserves. That's not critical in the short term. We have a little bit of a crime problem that we are dealing with. I do need more warriors, and for that, I'm going to need another dorm. So it's probably what I'm going to do next. What am I being alerted about? Many unemployed? Yeah. With that many unemployed, it might be time to build that next military building. I went ahead and put down 2 more barracks because we're going to be going through a pretty big military expansion here soon. And I think we just need places for them to live. Warriors are deserting the city due to unhappiness. Why are my warriors unhappy? Hang on. Spirit of Freedom was in patrol. I don't know why they'd be unhappy. I guess just because they were bandits. Okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with bandits when they run out and form them, so but we'll get that done. The reason I'm not concerned about Vitrad planning a murder right now is that if he tries to make a move against Aelion, I believe Vitrad's combat skill is 1. It's not going to go well for him. So go ahead, buddy. Go ahead and give that a try. The state I'm part of has expanded and the market good for all has increased. Oh my, we have rather a lot here, don't we? This whole area is sort of covered. Yeah, this is bad. But we can see the neighbors don't like that we have a woman on the throne. That's mostly fine. I don't mind that little bit of disagreement. Find that kind of thing interesting. But what's a bigger deal is that the unholy horde is about to attack over here in Sofia with 124 people. Um, it might be worth it. What do they have for an army? They've got some people. This is sort of going to be where I would expect to see Rataboy coming over to help them, but that's so close to us. They just might not have the army to handle this, so even with what I send in. Hmm. I think I need to hold out just a little bit longer and just hope Rataboy will help me when the time comes. Sorry, Sophia. But yeah, that means it's time to recruit as many warriors as I can, frankly. We have 10 extra peasants. Sounds like we should have 10 extra warriors at this moment in time. So let's bring up the army. And we'll get happier ones and not former bandits. They clearly have a chip on their shoulder about some things. Let's grab loyalists when I can. There we go. Grabbed all my loyalists, and I'm taking anybody else who seems decent in combat right now. Nobody with mortal wounds like this guy has, but we'll get a few up and get them starting to train. With our superior weaponry, I'm hoping this is going to be enough of a change. We'll find out. I need 2 more. Warriors drafted, we're getting their houses built. Hopefully any moment now. And just trying to get some strength going for this. Good. They're fighting. I love to see them fighting and learning what they need to learn. It's going to be expensive taxes to keep this many warriors up. I'm willing to pay that if we can keep the horde off our butts. The rat invasion has ended, so our food stores will no longer just constantly deplete, which, okay, that's good. Did not realize we were that low on food. No, he's starving, right? Okay. Taking a look over here at Sophia, we've got some reinforcements that have come in. This one, not so impressive. An old man with just a few elite warriors, honestly. It wouldn't be so bad. But this one, 15 level 13 to 17 swordsman and heavy armor with the shield. That actually stands a pretty good chance against all of these bandits. Though they all have axes. And our average combat skill of 12. I think we need to join them just to chip their numbers down. I think I think we need to send a squad in. I don't have the authority to do so. All right, never mind then. Well, Rataboy has asked us to form a squad to help them crush Noth down here, so we've formed up that army. Mostly I did it to kind of get my people some more experience. Let me see if I can find where they are. They'll be leaving soon, I think. So it's an army of 18 with about 3,400 gold worth of equipment and pretty well geared, but we definitely want to get them out there, get them trained. So going into a real fight seems the best thing to do. Sure, it leaves this province unattended for a little bit, but I think that's fine. We did up how much we're going to pay our warriors as well because I want them to be able to buy the flour and the beer first. I need to make a second mill, I think, when I get more people. That's probably the next move. Yumila is currently having some fun with Tillis, which I don't know why you do that. Tillis has never seemed like a good dude, but here we are. Uh, I mean, better than Vitorad, I guess. But we'll get another mill down, keep the food running, keep things going. And the unholy horde took down Sophia, which means they are right on our doorstep. Um, I sure hope they decide to go north first rather than east. We'll watch them. I don't I'm not sure how that's going to go. So it was pointed out in my comments that when we get these lords who come in with kind of lowish intelligence, this one only has 5, that maybe they're a good target for some of my people to play dice with. So we're going to have Mita, who currently needs more dice and has a desire to win some dice in the game, try to play a match up against Artesia and see if that can help. Filling that desire should help with her loyalty issues. Those have just mostly come because of bribes from Tillis. Uh, yep. And hey, Mita won. Her desire's up. Her mood's great. Perfect. But yeah, just trying to get our supply of flour up, our supply of beer up, make sure our warriors are going to be able to stay stocked in that. Because that's part of why they've been unhappy is they need better food because they're warriors. Building up loyalty should help with that, and that's part of why we've got people in these houses is they should be a way for people to get more loyalty. Uh, if we also increase the food quality, that should help there too. Yeah, pretty much everybody wants to get off of rutabaga at this point. I might make a few more pig farms or something along those lines. Oh, hey. Tonnet over here would like me to sign a peace treaty just to not take advantage of them, which, yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and sign that. Let's have Vitorad run over there and sign it. It will improve our relations with them, give us a little bit of money, and keep them from potentially stabbing us in the back when things are about to go really bad right now. Marauders are about to attack them too, so we could send people over there when our work up here is done, but I don't. Alien is just kind of stuck up in this town, and we can't even see what's going on thanks to the unholy horde being in the way. Lorette here has just shown up, same deal. I think he's come by before, but he only has an intelligence of 3. Let's go ahead and just have someone smart. Hey, Yumila, go win some rings for us. We'll have Yumila Thera each win rings and just sort of save ourselves some money that way. I never built the grave for Silamir. Here you go. You can rest here next to Radover. Here lies one who lived for others and who found eternal salvation in death. Gorno, may his memory never fade. I mean, he did so well. He had such a good life. Peace treaty signed. Things are chill with Fosna for a while. Love to see it. So it doesn't look like I'm able to see it, but there's a new battle up here. I imagine this is Aelion being tagged along with the others. Hopefully it goes well. There's some wounds being taken, but nothing too bad that I can see. Yeah. Good luck, buddy. All right. That battle has ended in victory. One died, one escaped on our side. Hopefully that was in his army, not ours. And it looks like Aelion didn't take too many wounds. Hopefully he's coming back soon. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, here he is. Okay, no, we lost one of ours. That's unfortunate, but I think everybody's kind of trained up a little, and having them come back home is probably a good deal. For half a second, I considered attacking these marauders, but they're off doing their own thing, and I don't think that's a good idea right now. Vosna fell. I think the marauders hit them, and well, what's going on here? A war in the neighboring province? No, I don't think that was marauders. I think they might have just had a little bit of civil war there. We'll find out. So we had a trader come in. We're going to sell them off a bunch of hops and rye because those are cheap at the moment. Big tax, or sorry, those are expensive at the moment, so big profits for us. Big tax, but we're getting an ability that gives us more recruitment training up until rank 5 on the training grounds, which is huge. And then iron reduction costs, so that's also big. So we'll go ahead and do that. Um, yeah, we need to get the trade skill of Mita up more. I think it did just level up, but that's been an issue. And we can't actually sell off any of our prisoners because they are doing critical work for us, especially with this many criminals around. Hopefully that starts fixing soon. We'll let our people stay here, recover for a bit, and then we've got some forest bandits to deal with down here soon. There's 8 of them, not that many. So the cutthroats are trying to mess with Thera, it seems like, or trying to break into her house. They might have gotten in and grabbed some rings. Hang on. This one's about to die anyway. It's got gangrenous wounds. Alright, well, that was kind of your fault. I was about to go deal with the bandits, and then I saw that Squad Teresa down here just did for us. Siva's been pretty friendly to us, I have to admit. This is where I think Lyrit's from. Yeah, Lyrit and Teresa are both from there. Bolibor, are you able to come over? Hmm. I really would love for Thera to get married soon, but we're going to keep on trying to train our people. I think they will train most if they stay at home. Just more fighting when that happens. So we'll let that keep going on. Upgrading the mill, just trying to make sure we keep flour in stock. And now we have a real problem. The unholy horde is coming here. Hopefully, we'll be getting some aid soon. There's a lot of places I can't request from, but let's see. See what I can do when I look around. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. We might just have to fight this out. This might be the end of this series. We'll find out. Just let them keep doing that for the meantime, and try to get somebody to learn this book right away. There it go. Okay, Ugrad has sent in some reinforcements. That's good to see. Not that many, but I'll take anyone I can get. Glad we built these defenses. Wish I'd had time to build the ones down south. In fact, we might as well just start on that, huh? Alright. Defense tower, and some palisades in between. And hope for the best. I doubt that will get done, but maybe. Maybe we'll get lucky. I had another scriptonic come. I need to learn Tanaya for some reasons which will become obvious pretty quickly, so we'll go ahead and buy that. In my knowledge, we have a couple things that we've just picked up that will benefit from it. Mostly this fast construction. I think Mita already speaks Tanaya. I think she is Tanaya. So if I can figure out what she's learning, I can move. Yeah, you don't need to be learning swords right now, Mita. Learn fast construction for us. And then I'm going to get Thera to learn Tanaya when we can. Fast construction should reduce the cost, like the construction time of buildings by half. And maybe that's going to be enough time to get some of these up before the unholy horde attacks. Every little bit of delay is going to be important. We have a free lord waiting to be hired. Are you okay? You are okay at combat. I don't need you to be good at combat. I need you to be okay at combat. Congratulations. You're hired. Hopefully these two that are just kind of here and hanging out will also help. We'll find out. But I'm not feeling good about what's coming. Reinforcements from Lacria have arrived. Shapotka sent some. All right, what are we doing here? 3 people. Okay. gotten 8 reinforcements against, oh, probably, what, 124? 128? Cool. Cool. I'm going to hire on all my prisoners as warriors. That seems useful, including this one that has a skill of 15. That'll be good. Try to get a couple mercenaries in. We're just in desperation mode at the moment. That's all I can really afford there. Yeah, let's hope people come in soon. So the old alliance nearby seems to have collapsed, and we're getting requests to join a new free alliance. Now's not the moment to change loyalties. We have the unholy horde. It's coming. It is officially on its way. As much as an alliance sounds nice, and it does sound nice, I don't think Kriege has the army to fight back against this. I don't think Siva has the army to fight back against this. Not really. We have a few people who came by to try to help, but I think now we just need to let this horde come and hope that they're as naked as they look and we'll be able to chop them down with archery. We'll find out. This is not going to be good. Like I said, if this ends up being the end of this run, I'm okay with it. We learned a lot. I got to show off a lot of cool things about this game, and we can start with something else next week. I think I can see a few things I would have changed. Some peasant houses to make better military early on. Kind of pushing this a little more, not punishing criminals and cutting off my migrant supply early on in the way I did. All would have been good. But for a first real run at this game, I'm pretty happy with this. Yes, get what little experience you can. Alien, really? You're cheating on your spouse, like, as we're. Okay. I mean, okay, man. It's the end of the world. That's fine. Here they come. I'm gonna pull the army together now. Alright, here we go. Thera is leading. I've pulled everyone in, all the nobles, all the commoners. We've gotten everyone as equipped as they can. We did not have quite enough armor and shields for everyone. It should be, I mean, it's as okay as it's going to be. We'll get the squad created, get them ready to go. And they've shown up. We did not quite get this finished. Maybe this last bit gets built. We'll send our reinforcements down to the south if we need to, but I think the best strategy right now is to try to crush them a portion at a time with overwhelming strength. And we just need to start getting our people in. 5 crossbows in the tower. 5 in that one. 5 in the... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's 20 warriors there. Hang on. And I'll unmark any that are assigned to the tower. Okay. It's a lot, but hopefully they're able to do a lot with that. And that means our main army down here is mostly in heavy armor with swords. I think that's the ideal. Again, it's everyone we have to hope for the best. Getting some lag here. Don't love that. But we're going to get them out. And I'm just going to enjoy watching what happens, I think. Come on, finish this. There's a chance. There's a slight chance. Oh, this lag. That is an unholy horde. The bonus is that they don't have a lot of armor on. And I'm hoping all these archers just tear through them. It looks like the order has been issued. They're all coming here. That means these ones, I'm going to drop the archers out from them. And see if I can't form a second squad. Actually, this one, keep them in. Keep them in this one. Because they'll be able to get there. Guess the others just keep as kind of a backup for now. Migrants, you picked a terrible time to arrive. And a flesh wolf attack? Is that on the migrants? No. I mean, okay. Let's watch this play out. I guess my walls didn't quite go to the edges. Is that what's happening there? We'll put them up here to stop this. Just hold the choke point. And the first arrows are starting to go. Town's in trouble, no doubt about that. Alright, Queen's leading the charge in. Emila's down. Farah's down. And that's sort of it. The Holy Family has by and large been destroyed except for the kids. And our city's on fire. And there's the end of this run of Norland. I think for a future run, focusing on some military strength if there's an unholy horde around and getting some more neighbors recruited is going to be very crucial. That was just a complete slaughter when they arrived. There was really nothing more to it than that. I guess I could have sent someone away. But still, it's been fun playing this game. It's been fun learning it. I might give this another go, might try to reload a save near this and see if we can't figure out another way around. But for now, I think I'm going to call this run of Norland good. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. Sorry it did not end better. Sometimes we lose. Have a great rest of your day, and I will be figuring out what to put in the slot.